And today I'm really excited to announce a new product offering as part of the Dynamics 365 family that we call Customer Insights for Dynamics 365. And it makes it even easier to build customer intelligence solutions that seamlessly integrate it with your Dynamics 365 data and applications. It's built on top of the core Azure and Cortana Intelligence data services that we provide. But what's nice about Customer Insights is it delivers a SaaS-based solution that makes it incredibly easy to build a 360-degree view of your customers without having to hire a lot of data scientists. It enables you to ingest data from literally any data source to populate that 360-degree customer view. And it enables you to take advantage of built-in machine learning algorithms that we've already built to help accelerate you getting deep insights from all that data. And it helps enable you to build transformational customer insight systems, ones that allow you to take your business to the next level. One of the nice things about the Customer Insights is it's the result of doing truly customer-driven development between the Dynamics team working with a lot of our customers. One of these customers is Marston's. Marston's is a brewing company operating more than 1,700 pubs in the UK and was one of the early customers that started using this new application. In order to create a more personalized pub experience for their customers and to achieve a much more targeted marketing, they needed to bring together customer data from a whole bunch of places, not just their dynamic systems, but also social media like Facebook, Twitter, and TripAdvisor. And they also wanted to look at a variety of other sensor data. For example, like the Wi-Fi registration data of customers using Wi-Fi inside their pubs, their point-of-sale transaction systems, their table bookings, and their survey results. And the combination of all this really enables them to understand their customers. And this required a level of data integration analysis that goes, again, far beyond what we traditionally thought of as just CRM. And they've had some amazing success with it. What I'd like to do is invite Mike from Marston's here on stage to share some details about their experience with it and what they've done with it. So please welcome Mike.
Hi.
Thanks so much for being here, Mike.
Good afternoon.
So I'd love to hear more about your business and your solution and some of what you've implemented.
Well, I think that says it all, doesn't it? I don't know what else to say. Actually, no, more simply, actually, it is a simple business model. We have great products and we sell it through some fantastic pubs. And that's the job done, isn't it? But no, it's not, actually. It's not. Customers want more now. So they've had the great products. They got used to that. They want a lot more. They want something called an experience. And so I'm British. Anyway, they want something called an experience. The problem that we had was trying to understand what that experience was, because John's experience is different to Paul's experience, is different to George's, and I'm not going to go to the final one. Right, okay. So, it's all about data. We decided to collect data. And I think
Sounds like you collected a lot of data. Where all the data come from?
Well, it comes from everywhere, actually. So internal systems, external systems, third-party systems. Some of it's not even our data, it's somebody else's. And some of it's not actually that great. So.
And so, do you guys have thousands of data scientists hanging out that you're able to sift through this data and get insights from?
No, we've got a couple of people who do a bit of reporting. And they do that very well. But no, we don't have data scientists. We can't, we just don't have them. It's that simple.
And so maybe you could talk about, how long did it take to take customer insights and actually get a solution up and running?
Well, the first thing we had to do was take all those different bits of data and turn it into something that we could understand and deal with. And then that has to translate into the experience, okay? Which is delivered through different ways. But the key thing about what we did with this was that it didn't take long. I actually did a calculation this morning about it, and actually, so the elapsed time was longer. But in reality, this was weeks. It wasn't months and it wasn't years. It was done in weeks. which is absolutely fantastic.
That's awesome. And this is sort of, gives you a sense, I think, on the slide here of just all the different data that you imported, some of the KPIs you're getting out of there, and then, in particular, the actions you drove.
That's right. So now we've got to this experience bit, which is delivered through the personalized service. This is waiting staff. That's serving people at the table. And the business insights comes from the pub manager. So he's now got real insight into how the pub's operating, what works for his customers and what doesn't. And for the marketing and communications teams, it's much, much better now because they're focusing on an individual and their preferences and not just sending out discount vouchers or, which actually in the end just does nothing but erode margin, doesn't really generate loyalty.
Well, maybe we can walk over here and you can show me a demo of what you got here, of this system in action that you built only in weeks.
With your help.
Right.
Yeah, okay, so this is really good. So there is the obvious sort of thing. So we can see, this is the house manager view, so we know how many bookings I had this month. Well, obviously he knows how many rooms have been booked and so on. And actually, again, we're British, so we worry about the weather. But there's a serious point behind that, actually, because the weather does have a serious impact on our business. So if it's not good, we don't sell as much, and if it is good, we sell a lot. So we can actually see, the pub manager can see all of this kind of information about how much he's making on room rents. But the important point here, which was really, really good, is it's the combination of the data. So we're actually, for the first time, able to get key metrics, but at the same time, some sentiment analysis in there as well. So that is absolutely brilliant.
I heard you had some kind of correlation between Wi-Fi signal strength in the pub and customer satisfaction. Is that right? Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, yeah. Wi-Fi is on the bottom now. That's before the drink, okay? Okay. So the next bit is the pub manager or the marketing people can have a look at, what the customer looks like. So we can see that they've got a beer preference, in this case, double drop. Not my personal preference, but that's fine. We see how they've started the engagement process with us, which is really good, and we've got some indication of the lifetime value of that user. But yeah, this is the really good bit, if I can go on to that.
Go for it.
Yeah. Right. So, and this is the bit I've been waiting, I've been dreaming about being able to do this for years, and it's absolutely brilliant that I can do that. So this is for waiting staff. So this is surfaced up on a handheld device, and it tells them everything, but it tells them visually, as opposed to lots of numbers and information, which is a different thing. And what it means is they know that this person loves double drop. They know that this person wasn't overly happy last time, maybe. We're trying to encourage them to register we know when his birthday is, and we knew the time that he's last visited. So this means that the serving staff have an instant way of engaging with a customer that possibly they didn't know before.